I want to share with you an unbelievable quote. Listen to this. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and I missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is exactly why I succeed. This quote was said over by none other than Michael Jordan himself, the greatest NBA player to ever live. Rav Yitzchak Hutner once received a letter from a Talmud who was telling him how he was struggling in his spirituality and he was so down about it. And Rav Hutner responded to him with the following. He quoted the famous pasuk from Shlomo HaMelech, Sheva Yipol Tzadik V'kam, that 7 times a tzaddik falls and then he gets up. And he said many people think that the pshat is that even though a tzaddik falls and stumbles 7 times, he's still able to get up afterwards. But he says, no, that's not the explanation. He said the pshat is that you know what makes a person into a tzaddik? What allows a tzaddik to rise, what makes him into greatness, is the fact that he has fallen 7 times. It's through the struggles that he goes through and the challenges, and ultimately, yes, there's going to be failures, that the tzaddik is a person who realizes, how is it that I failed? What is it that I can do better next time? He understands how Hashem is trying to push him to grow through those challenges, and he says, you know what? I'm going to learn from this mistake. I'm going to learn from this fall, and I am going to accomplish much bigger next time. That is a person who reaches the level of a title of being a tzaddik. He goes on to say that when Hashem created the world, Hashem said that the world is tov ma'od, is very good. And the Medrash comments that the word tov, good, is referring to the yetzer tov, the good inclination, but the word ma'od, very, in reference to the very good, is referring to the yetzer hara, the evil inclination. It's that evil inclination that allows the world to be very good, because that is truly where our growth comes from. And he concludes his letter with the following. He says, my beloved student, take this to heart and listen with your ears. If your letter had told me about your mitzvos and your good deeds, I would have said that this is a good letter. But now that your letter tells me about your descents, your fallings, and your stumblings, I say that I have received a very good letter. You know, we all go through challenges, through struggles in life. And ultimately, that's going to come with failure. And there's going to be times that we're going to say, you know what, I can't accomplish. I failed in my spiritual growth. I'm not able to do it. However, the reality is what Rav Hutner is saying, that it's through those struggles that we are actually becoming great. We have to stop, recognize those challenges, recognize our failings, and say to ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I become even greater? Because it is through those struggles themselves that we can ultimately become the great tzaddikim that we are destined to become.